Or my own effects for that matter. I think like half my spells aren't even on him at the end there.
Succeeded. Let us meet back in Kingsmarsh to plan our next move.
Ashes Creation actually released before this game. Oh, has anybody played the early access for Ashes? It came out like a week ago, and I've barely seen any news about it, which I guess perhaps is indicative of its status, maybe.
Welcome.
Welcome. Is very nutritious.
Until next time.
You want to get back from Florida? Are you going on vacation for a bit? It's currently one of the worst rated games on Steam. Yowza. Yowza, dude. Speak to Makoro. Plunder's Point. Eye of Hinekora.
I've never heard it. Really?
Took when they
What's this?
she was
Where?
arrested.
I
only knew.
That was all
How can I
incredibly
help?
interesting.
Good day.
Holy booba, dude. So I have to go to Arastas next. Okay, let's do a little restart here. Little restart-a-roo. Doesn't seem that bad. 42% is not ideal for a $50 early access game. I think that's the big combo. If it was like $10 or maybe even free just to see what's going on, I think I wouldn't probably have gotten as much dunking as it did. $50 is pretty steep to ask for that level of polish.
Talamoana. Where to?
They needed the money bad? Maybe. That's not a good sign either. They should talk to Crafton. Here, Crafton's handing out money. No problem, left and right. Okay, done this. I think that's the last one. Done. We have Plunder's Point. We have Eye of Hinekora. And Arastas. Let's go to Eye of Hinekora. There's also some type of permanent player buff there, which we're probably going to want. I think the monkey boss here is scary, right? He does a lot of big slams, and it's all like chaos damage. So we're probably going to swap on some chaos rings and stuff like that.
Catch up with him.
In fact, maybe we have a little
My family all right.
a quick ring trip here. Quick ring trip.
Welcome. What are you interested in?
What are you? Transcendent. Gargantuan. Transcendent. Recovery rate, charges used.
Oh, that'll work.
Transcendence, good there. We could still roll these actually.
Pleasure doing
Maybe get a
business
higher
with
tier
you.
of passive gen on charges. So that next time we DC on a boss and come back and can't see the screen, we have a little more life to play with.
Fair enough. Until
Wouldn't be a
next
bad
time.
thing, my friends. And a Baron. Nope. Nope. I think only one of these has a chance. And it ain't that one. Alright. And our gold is a little 1-2 fuckaroo, huh? Didn't they have an Oiler funding development? Yeah, but he retired from hockey. So he wasn't making as much, so he couldn't support the project as long. Sloot.
See you.
You see, chat, the Oilers are a professional hockey team in the NHL. He was talking about an Oiler that got rich from actual oil mining and rigging, but I made it into a hockey joke. Clever doesn't even begin to describe what just happened.
Please.
Think we understood?
Take your
I'm not
time.
sure you did. Not so sure you did.
Stay safe.
Okay.
If
You know, a
can.
minion companion build as Druid could be interesting. Who was saying there? I think Shogun was saying he was doing one. Could be interesting. There's a lot of minion nodes and ways you can build to minion stuff. Very interesting. Isn't Plunder's Point that big excavation island? Am I remembering that correctly? No, you forgot the word begin. Begin to describe it. It is? Yeah, okay.
Yes? Where to?
Alright, let's go to Monkey
Full
Island.
sail!
Get all the maps? You already got all the maps. It's kind of pointless. I mean, you get some loot. Never know what you'll get. Alright. It's exciting, Frankel. Alright, time for Monkey Island. Yeah, that jail area is very cool. Like, they nailed the aesthetic and
Can I see the bottom?
the environment in the jail area, but fuck me, it was a pain in the ass to fight through there. Oh, is this where you like summon spirits out of the wall and shit like that?
Ah, there you are.
That's all.
Haunted by loss, he seeks what was taken, but fears what he might find. Yet the past will not stay buried forever, for good or ill.
Are you making a lot of gold from it, right?
You are what you're.
You may enter.
Tiny Cora.
They fight with the wisdom of ages.
It's of old.
I mean, this area being not very fun.
Nature's grasp!
Mob density wise, you just kind of got these scrap mobs.
I'm not ready yet! No mana! Nature takes what's old!
You go through these endless friggin' caverns here. And I can't remember if there was. I think there might have been. An extra. Oh, yeah, there's that extra little area where you gotta get your buff. That's right. I don't remember what the buff you get here is, but. Skill points, maybe? I can't remember. You gotta switch back to PoE1 soon. You're already bored of the endgame. Do it up, yo yo. Whatever is fun, man. Why don't you try the new D4 season? Paladin apparently is a bangerino. Nah, fair. That is so fair. I assume those explode. Does PoE2 have endgame? Proper endgame? Yeah. They have a few pinnacle bots. How do you not describe PoE2 as having an endgame? I'm not trying to stand it right now, but that's not like... That's literally not true. It has an absolutely has an endgame. It might not be an endgame you like, or you want some changes to it. It absolutely has an endgame. Many, many hours of endgame. It's got issues, and that's why Indeed is Valley saying there's doing a rework, but there is endgame with endgame bosses.
Fallen warrior.
Except for the next patch, it should be a fun one. I mean, at this pace, it's going to come out in what? March or something. Bro, midnight release is looking
I'm not
a
ready
little
yet.
sketchy, ain't gonna lie.
Ash and ruin. Wilds
A
take
little
you.
sketchy. It's competing with like Resident Evil, Last Epoch Season 4, probably some PoE 2 stuff. There was one more thing that was around the end of February now, I can't remember, or early March. Some other video game. Yeah, the performances are very annoying right now, for sure. Okay, what are we doing here? Yeah, I don't think this one works properly. It says the target location, but it goes past where you target your mouse. Could put 2 tornadoes down. Spread skills are 150% of your max life. Or nearby minion on use to deal 35% more damage. Yeah, overabundance. Don't worry about mana with that though. Skills have less cast speed, but deal 35% more damage. That wouldn't be terrible. I mean, we are using it as like the big nuke. That's okay. Armored Demolisher. Spread skills consume all ailments of a random type on the target when inflicting damage over time. Debuffs. Causing the debuff to deal 35% more damage to any ailments were consumed. 30% more non-ailment damage over time. But they last 10% less. Not bad either. I think we'll take this. Considered casting for now. It's still pretty fast. Wait. Test of metal? Is that the monkey? Is this the monkey boss? No, there's like waves of enemies here. Well, thank you, Dark Ice Man. Let's keep it going. Did you say they're going to make the marketplace be open across all platforms? That means Xbox, PS5 won't have to deal with the insane prices. Fucking bastards. They had PoE's one mapping system. I don't think they're looking to copy the exact mapping system. What's your gripe with the mapping? Is that you only have 4 locations to choose from instead of like, well, any of the maps on the Atlas tree kind of thing?
Now we test your metal. Rise, warriors of Namahu.
I'm not ready yet.
It's very chunky. I think it's resistant to fire as well.
Wilds take ya.
Now Mahu smiles upon your strength.
Mahu?
Oh, aye. She's too kind. Strength of Asia.
It's a level of tedium in PoE 2 that eventually wears on me, but I'm still enjoying it. You can't pick your own map. It's forced which ones you run. In PoE you can load up to like 20 of the same, juice them in 30 seconds, land that incredibly quick. But you can't pick your own map of like 4 choices. Bitch. You can juice those maps. I'm curious to see what they're gonna do about the end game though, or what they're gonna do with the end game, I suppose. I think it's from like a moment-to-moment gameplay. PoE 2 just feels so much better. For me. I'm not even talking just about the WSAD movement stuff, which obviously I'm a fan of. Hi, Bean. Oh, yeah, it's already at 8:30, almost. Time for food for you soon.
Balance restored. Spirits of old.
Is the 8 the amount you have? No, 5's the amount you have. That was the 8. Yeah, 2's the amount you have. What is the 8 on this? Kind of buff on them or something? Damage amp. You feed your cast too? Well, you feed mine too. All I see is fire. You've been listening to Ed Sheeran's I See Fire. Question in chat, do you prefer the PoE 1 run through shit aimlessly? Oh, I 100% prefer PoE 2. I don't like PoE 1 nearly as much as 2. I like some things, like people are saying, it's more depth in PoE 1, but I believe some of that is not just design, it's just one is 11 years old, one is still in early access, so more stuff will be added to it, you know what I mean? There's a set math PoE 2 system. See, like, I guess, like, personally, I don't really care about that. I don't care about the whole not running the same map over and over thing. As much, at least.
I need more time for that.
I agree some freedom, more freedom of choice would be nice, but, like, it doesn't bother me. Like, I enjoy the Atlas adventure, conceptually, at least. Now, if they start adding, because like a lot of the reason to run the same map over and over again outside of either difficulty was like to target farm some things like divinity cards and all that kind of stuff, right? That doesn't exist in this one, so there's like not as much need to. But if they start adding that kind of stuff, then I'll probably share more of that frustration.
Routes and scare ye!
I find it tedious in RDS. Honestly, I don't feel the same way about it. I also don't play it as much, though. I think if I played it more, I'd be more critical. But in the limited time I do play PoE, oh, this guy hurts me. In the limited time I do play PoE 2 and or 1, it's enough for me. Like it's mostly enjoyable rather than like a frustrating experience. It's probably like future edition stuff, Ace, I'd assume.
Face the guardians of the forest. Come, warriors.
No women
Galaxy.
kind.
Mamma mia, there's a polar active.
Paxl_G gifted 2 tier 1 subs.
Oh shit, dude. What was that?
Balance restored.
The forest smiles upon your bravery.
The forest recognizes one of its own.
Boy, true. Paxa, dude, thank you for gifting 2 subs and enjoy the portal skin. Play 1 class, 1 build in PoE, RF. I know it's simple. I know what to do. I read other PoE guys, and I'm lost in the woods. I'll just live a little faster. Go to the next zone. And I lose interest immediately. Fair. I have 5 birthdays and Christmas coming up. Oh, good. Rip wallet. I love the tornado covering 80% of the screen. Yeah, because other builds in this game also don't cover the fucking screen console.
Fallen warriors.
These turtles can smack pretty hard. For the boss, we're gonna have to go put some chaos stuff on, ideally. Let's get all these homies out here. Yeah, before my tornado even went off. Oh, I can use. I'll order the rest of them.
Nature's grasp.
It's my sister's birthday today. I think she's your age, 87. Yep. We'll tell her happy birthday. She's married to 2 kids. Thanks, Tally. Good try. Why did we go to the campfire when we were full health? I don't. I mean, yes. I don't know if you guys know. I said at the beginning of stream. Obviously, not everyone's here, right? As stream starts and stuff. We've added the ability to, like you see the past 5 events queued up to the past 5 events queued up for history and Teddy. You see it in the bottom right of the screen right now. It's covering some of the ability bar stuff. So, for instance, you had Teddy was full health. He had 2 chests and a fishing hole, and then you guys chose campfire, which you don't need because your max health was the point that was made. So you guys can now use that, which is an important addition, right, to be able to plan better. Cold infusion on what you want to do, which is kind of part of the whole point of the system. Yeah, Mr. Cat. Yeah, there's nothing in here about infusions. Yeah, buddy. You hungry? You hungry? All right. Let me get this done and then food time.
Show us you flow like the sea! Assemble warriors of Tassalio!
Balance restored.
Tassalio smiles upon your fluidity.
Good. Maybe you guys would smile upon my fluid as well, Jim.
You are welcome in our halls of the dead.
Inekora speaks. I heed her call.
Yeah, cat though. Give me a second. It's cat feeding time, chat. In a sec here. You'll not hear anything else of it.
No mana!
What's this thing taking me? Let's see. Ooh, that guy hurts. Cat though, give me a fucking second, dude. Jesus. I'm getting rid of it all, for fuck's sake. Ease area for this. Dance around in this pile, I guess.
The earth spits fire!
A pain in the ass. Okay, buddy. What is Owl Idol? Foci increase cooldown recovery rate. Scepter allies in your presence. Not anything great for us. Okay. I'm gonna feed the cat shit. He's getting ratty. Ratty catty. Alright. How much when I can. So yeah, I don't know. I'm down to try it again. I really liked it. I think a new season with it just started, if I'm not mistaken. But, yeah. Is this the boss? I feel like that might be the boss. But then what's down here? We still have that extra thing to get, wherever it is.
Nature's fury!
Somewhere down here.
Wretched animal!
Ah, wretched animal. How about more lethal? When lethal first came out in 2023, it was some of the most fun times. I mean, like, but these days it's like, why lethal if you're gonna, like, just repo instead kind of thing. Well, lethal had obviously its own vibe a bit too, but yeah.
Let's have a gander.
Let's have a gander, shall we?
I'm not ready yet!
What is that placement? Also, I don't know the last time lethal was updated, if at all. I don't even know if it is anymore. That guy just kind of finished with it now. Once like other stuff started coming out. A lot of orbs, nice. Like other like lethal likes, I suppose you can call them, started coming out.